So occipital bone 2 inches above, and then you're going to come in, pull up a small section, and you're going to start teasing. And you want to tease it
until I scream?
Until you scream.
Oh, suck it up.
You're going to have about 1.5 inches to 2 inches worth of the tease mat.
Okay.
Sorry.
Oh, that's okay. Do your thing.
Okay, and it's going to lay over just like that. So then you go to your
I do
next
that to my
section.
hair in the morning.
What?
I have a tease brush. I do that.
Oh, you have this comb?
I don't have a comb. I have a tease brush. It's real thin. I have a comb like that somewhere. That's what I used to use in the 80s. It's a comb like that.
Yeah, the combs have the little teeth in between. I'll send this one home with you.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
I know. She's so good to me.
Okay.
I asked her, I said, are you sure you don't want to come to a wedding?
as much fun as that sounds.
So I kind of brick laid this, and I'll explain that. There's 2 sections here. There's 1 here.
Okay.
So then I'm going to come back down. I'm going to come in and pick up 2 sections again. And you can tease on the top or the bottom.
Yeah, I noticed that you did it the other way too.
It just depends. When you get to the top section, I would not tease on the top. It's too hard to smooth out.
Yeah, I was gonna. Yeah, because you need to have that smooth.
It's always easier to tame it versus having to start all over. So just about 1-inch sections, kind of all the way around.
Okay.
And then this one is going to be, since that was a 2 section, this one's going to be a 1.
See, this is why Hollywood takes so much time. Can you imagine getting up every day and doing your hair like this?
No.
She's like, no.
No.
Okay, I'm going to the single because this is kind of where the part comes in.
Okay.
Okay.
So instead of doing just like a section here, just do all that one.
Correct.
Okay.
This has a little bit of teasing up under the bang area, but not near as much. So that comes in kind of at an angle because the bangs part and smooth over. So just about 1-inch sections on the diagonal, and only tease it maybe up to 1 inch, but not as tight.
2 strokes. Give it two good strokes.
Not as tightly teased as the rest of it.
As Fancy loves to say, just a couple of pumps.
2 pump chump.
She said that used to be Devin's favorite line when they first got together. I'm like,
Lord.
oh, there's some things that I wish my daughter did not talk to me about. She was telling me one time about the first time that she stayed the night at the house with him.
We are videotaping.
That's okay. Whenever Cambry was there, she's like, Devin wanted to fool around, and she wouldn't do it because Cambry was in the house. He was like, come on, baby, just a couple of pumps. Just a couple of pumps.
Oh my gosh.
Typical man for it.
This is not what you need to do on their speech.
Oh, I know.
Yeah, on their toast.
And I was sitting there, and I was
not
like,
toast to 2 pump chump.
Yeah.
exactly. And I was like,
Let's put that on the groom's cake, please.
yeah. I was like, if it's just all it takes is a couple of pumps, are you sure you want to marry this man?
Exactly. Okay, so starting to smooth, you just kind of come over with the comb and lightly start smoothing it out. Nothing hard, or then you've got to kind of start all over. But you don't want to see the rat's nest up underneath it.
No, you don't.
The best way to do this is in a mirror, because you're going to have to watch the symmetry.
Right.
If you find a spot, like there was a dip in here, you come in and pick up a piece and then come and tease it in the back. And then smooth it back in. Okay, lifting. If you find a spot, you have enough of a pad in there that you should be able to lift it up as much as you want to. You just reach in, not quite to the scalp, and pull it up. And that's what's going to uniform
Give me the bump.
Because see, that's about it. Now, on the picture, hers was seemingly flat.
It was.
On the side, which I don't think rolls as well as if it has something to it.
Right, and there's going to be some curl in it
Yes,
too.
yes.
Which is not, it's going to give it a little bit more body.
Yes.
You're going to put some curl in it?
Yeah, just.
Just like big hot rollers
Yeah.
or something.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just something to
Some
have.
wave?
And
Yes.
yeah, and all I'm going to do is I'm just going to put them in, and all I'm going to do is just kind of just give them one kind of curl up. Like I'm not going to go all the way to the scalp with them.
Right.
It's
Now
just
then.
going to be to roll the ends.
My suggestion as far as to holding this back, you've certainly got enough hair to do this. You really want the swoop in the front is very important.
Yeah, very important.
So you're going to have to put your makeup on first.
Oh yeah, I know that.
And this is going to come back, and you're going to kind of pull this in here, and you're going to pin it to where it's just kind of hidden up underneath. You do this all of the time, typically,
Yeah.
so it's not a big deal. So then this is going to come in over it just like that, and then how you get this to pull down, however dramatic as you want the swoop to be, you just come in here with your comb and kind of pull and tug until you're happy with it.
See, that's why, I mean, you really didn't need to cut the bang since you can just tuck it up
Yeah,
under like that.
See, I think that is like perfect. And then of course you would spray and whatnot.
Yeah, spray.
I don't know what all you're
smooth
doing.
down. Yeah, all
Yes.
the little sticking.
Yes.
But yeah.
But ultimately, the goal is that when you're teasing it, that you tease a hard enough base in it that you don't have to pull the pieces out constantly and keep re-teasing them. I initially kind of did a more so to that side because that's what the picture looked like, but I really think that it's going to look better if it's more uniform than if it's like slick smooth on one side. I think that's a little pronounced and ridiculous. But see, you can always
Yeah, I see what you're doing with the
Jackie,
pig.
so
Get in there and bang.